As long as you're doing everything that you can, also be patient. CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO Habishan. I'm back with another video, and it's that time of the week, so let's get into it. Message of the week. This is to remind you and in a way regain that focus on those powerful thoughts that you might not always feel and or be present in due to the life you live. This is meant for you to relate with, thus go forth with and applying the message to yourself. Whether you're working 9 to 5, attend school, part-time and or full-time, raising a family of your own, let alone having to be the man of the house or the woman of the house, an athlete, someone who's living paycheck to paycheck currently, dealing with the loss, and etc. This is just a few things that come to my mind as of right now. Can you get the point? It's meant for everyone and their mamas. Also, I say currently in regard to living paycheck to paycheck because I know you can and will get yourself out that system. That being said, the message of the week for this week is just give it some time. Meanwhile, keep doing your best. Do what you can. And I mean, do everything that you can. Other than that, have patience, let alone faith in oneself that whatever it is that you're striving towards becomes a result because of your actions, your efforts. If not you, then if not you, who will? Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, for this week's message of the week, I have one screenshot that I feel like goes best with what I had to share with you. Yeah, you. So let's get into it. This is what it says. I choose calm over worry and faith over fear. I'm going to say it one more time. I choose calm over worry and faith over fear. With that being said, I like to just say this in closing. Do what you can. Do everything that you can. And as long as you know that you're striving towards that goal of yours and, you're putting in that work, you're doing everything that you can, right? You're fixating on what's possible and you're doing what you got to do, right? At that point, just give it some time. Have patience. Have faith that whatever it is that you're striving towards does happen and is a result because of your actions, because of your efforts, right? The one analogy that I just want to throw into this video that I feel like correlates best what I had to share with you for today, and also I feel like amplifies the point that I'm trying to get across is, okay, for example, when you're trying to grow a plant, right, a tree, right, you plant the seeds, you water it day one, then what happens? Overnight, does it just grow? Does it happen? Whatever it is, the type of seeds, whatever plant that it was, does a flower happen overnight? Does it just grow out of nowhere? No. You got to water it on the daily, right? Basically, at one point after watering it day in and day out, taking care of it, right, it does grow. It becomes apparent, right? I want you to have that same type of mindset basically towards whatever it is that you're working towards. So it's basically your actions, your efforts, you using it on the daily to the best of your ability, striving towards whatever the goal is, right? That's you essentially watering your plants, the seeds that you have planted. That goal of yours that you want, that you're striving towards, that you're working towards it. And at that point, once you're working towards, you're doing everything that you can, just give it some time. Have patience. You can't control the outcome. Remember that? There's only so much you can control. And the crazy thing is if you think about it, if you could control the outcome, of course, whatever it is that you would want, that you're working towards persistently, you would want to know that it's either going to happen ASAP or that it can happen ASAP, or you'll know exactly when. But in reality, when you're working towards whatever it is that you want, right, there is no defined date in a sense. You feel me? You just work towards it. You're not even focused on the destination. You're focused on the journey itself, what you're doing day in and day out. Focus on the process, work on the process, and that's how you progress. All right. Anyways, that's pretty much it that I just felt like sharing with y'all. I feel like so many just quit day 2, day 3 because they don't see results right away. And it's bro, even when you just bring up a simple analogy like a plant, bro, same thing. Those things that you really want, the persistence, you have to have that. You have to be persistent each day, day in, day out. So don't stop day 5, day 6 because you don't see your arms getting bigger. You feel me? Give yourself 30 days, give yourself a few months, give yourself 6 months at least. Most people, I feel a lot of people that I've come across, whether it's through school or whatever, I don't know. I feel like most people don't even have the mindset to set up themselves a goal where it's all right, I'm trying to attain this in 6 months. Most people just want it right away. And if it doesn't happen instantaneously, right? Well, most people just you know what? This is not for me. Bro, if not you, who then? If not you, who will? Straight up. I'm going to say that one more time. If not you, who then? If not you, who will? Be patient. Do everything that you can. do not just stop because right away you don't have instant gratifications, bro. Like, if it's not instant, you know what I'm saying? That means you're working towards something that's worthy. You feel me? Most things that happen overnight or you can attain right away aren't really pleasurable, like worthy. Like, you know, and when I say pleasurable, all right, I'm talking about like it's satisfaction. Like you are, because of how much work you put in, you're proud of the results. Like, no, most things that happen overnight, you feel me? Like, even like, for example, when you work out, right? When you finally get your six pack, right? You put in those months, you put in those days. That is real satisfaction. That's real pleasurable to know that what you just put in is what you get. All right. Anyways, I'm not trying to run my mouth and like go crazy type shit, but I felt like everything I just said was necessary for you to understand that, like, do what you can. And as long as you're doing everything that you can, also be patient. Just give it some time, you know? Watch out for the progress. It will happen. All right, with that being said, it's your boy, CEO Habishan. I'm going to catch up tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.